Hi everybody, welcome to my another class. In this class, we're gonna learn about data types. 1.2.1. It is the part of data structures and types. So it's still in grammar and types section. So okay, the latest Javascript standard defines 8 data types, but seven data types that are primitives. Let's start with this. We have also object. Object is not primitive one. It's the last one. So let's get started. So we can start with the Boolean. So what is this Boolean? Let me tag it in the comment. Boolean. So Boolean means that we're using when we want to say like is five number. Let's say we have sorry yeah again sorry const is five number. So as you see, 5 is number, right? It is such a question. You can just say true, something like this. So when you say console dot, anyway, I don't want to make console dot log. We can just check end of the whole process. So and we have also null. Null means a special keyword denoting a null value. Like because JavaScript is case sensitive, null is not the same as like null, like this one or like this one, such a things. Okay, like sorry, not this one, like this one. So it's not same. Okay. So yeah, let's go on. By the way, the first one was like this, not with the small one. Null is what we want to put there now. So we can just say const, or maybe let's use let for that. Our info. Let's indicate such a variable like this because we'll put null and we will change it later. Okay. Again, null is a special keyword denoting a null value. Okay. So I will give you all example for them. Just no worry. Yep. The we can pack it down and we can just put their node like this or like this. Towards the example for that. And the third one is undefined. Undefined, a top level property whose value is not defined. Okay, when the value is not defined, we say undefined. So we can later we can change it. So just think when we say like console.log and when we try to see that out, it will say undefined because there will be no value for that. Okay. So how we can do it? We can just say such a like. Let me first put it there. Okay, and we can just say my let my info in this case, and we can just say undefined like this. Okay, and we can read more about it. No worry. So just when you come on it on this, so undefined things. It's in this case. I will give you such examples about them to just be sure about how to use all of them. And we have like number as you know, so we already using it. So how we doing that? We just saying like a number. So let's say let num numbers. Let's say numbers. In this case, we can use 42 as a number, or even we can use also like let numbers two. Let's say we can also use like such a 3 point for like our pi number. Okay, you can use this too. Okay, I hope you understand what is number. So then we have big integer. What is big integer? So we don't need to define like big integer like this, but so you can just use it like this here. Let's say big integer. So just you can use it like let long integer. like this, and you can just say such numbers like this. So in this case, it is our long number. So long integer, I mean big integer. Yeah. So we use also, by the way, an integer with arbitrary precision in this case, okay? So let's look for the string. Um, what is the string? As you know, string is the characters that we're reading there. It's not char, it's characters. So we can just give an example. Let's say we can just say let my string, and we can just use like what hello. It is this string, okay? We're using generally. And we also have symbol. So what is a symbol that we're using? A data type whose instances are unique and immutable. So I will give you such an example for it later. So but for now, just let's go on. So it was our seven primitive, let's say uh, they are the seven data data type types that are primitive primitives. Okay. So now we have last one. It is object. We can just separate it down like this. Object. I will give you an example for that too right now. Okay. This is our another data type. Okay. Yeah. So let me just 1 minute. Yes, everybody. So let me give you now such examples for the symbol and the object. So let's get started with the symbol. And after that, I would like to tell you also about numbers. So the first one is the integer. The second one is the floating number. Just be sure about it. All right. So let's continue with the symbol. So we can just say that my things. I don't know what is this, but it's just example. And we can just say symbol like this. I don't know where to use, but I just explained, okay? You can just say description, such a things like this, description, okay? So now let's come down and let's say let my another things. I don't know, it's such a like stupid variable, but just try to understand that. And you can open this dictionary model. So dictionary type, you can just comment it. So you can just say my things like this. You can just say such a description. We can change it now. It is a symbol like this. So this is an example that we can use. Sorry, not here. Yeah. So let's look for the object. But before that, anyway, I think you understand. First, we indicated here my things as a symbol. So that we indicated here. So and after that, we just set description for this. We put description. So as you can see, returns a new unique symbol value. Okay, returns a new unique symbol value. So description of the new symbol object. You can think like this. So my thing is the new object, unique object. Okay. Then we put there it is a symbol in here. So I will show you that. So then we have object. So what is the object? We can just say let's use const. Const my what? My no, let's say const person. Oh, person, not person, person. Yeah, and after that, we can just open this dictionary and we can just say name, name, and after that, we can put for the name like someone, one, someone. I mean, yeah, for the surname, let's say someone two. I don't know really someone to do something like this. And for the age, let's say you set age, but this is like key and value system, okay? Just don't confuse. You can just say 12, and sorry, you can just say the country, let's say country. It can be like any country, I don't know, let's say Argentina. Argentina. Okay, so now let's console.log all of this stuff. Let's start with the first one. So I will also give you such an example for the null and the undefined. So null means, guys, let's say you have a function and function name is our info again, okay? And you have this one. Sorry, what I did there. Function, it's not function. So let me just say example for the null, then just come down, okay, and just separate it out here. And we can just say function our another info like this, okay. So then we can open it. We can just say, yeah, say return null. Return null. It is same. Let's say we have a function and we're returning null. So in this case, if we try console.log, in both cases, you will see same result. So let me just do it step by step for each of them, okay? So let's say console.log for the first one is 5 number. Let's see if it is number. It's 5 number. Yeah. Let's look for the second one. It is null. As you see, we have two null here. So our info and our another info, okay? So we can just make for both of them console.log because it will give same result. I just show you with the function that what is going on in the let our info equals null, what it means. It is same that you like creating a function or like our another info and you're just returning it's like a null, okay? It, just think that there is nothing, I mean, does not exist anything in instruction. So you can just say console.log and just put there our info, and let's duplicate this console.log and come down and just put there again these things, and let's say our another info. Yeah, so go on, let's go, let's come down. Now let me tell you about undefined. So what we can do with undefined. Undefined means, in example, let's say example for the undefined. Yeah, so let's come down and let's say what, we can just say function again. So let's just think in that way, okay? Function my another info, let's say. I don't know really what to write there, but just think like this, okay? My another info, then open this as a without parameter. So and just say nothing. So if you say nothing, then it will be undefined. Okay? So it's just nothing. You don't need to put anything in this. So you can say we don't need. Anyway, just we don't need anything. Okay? I will show you right now. So let's come here, console.log, and just say my info, and let's put it here again, my another info, like this. Okay, this is another way to work with. Let's come for the number. So as you see, we have two numbers in here. We can just say console.log, and we can just say numbers and numbers too. Console.log log, yeah, numbers too. Okay, go on. Big integer. Now, what is big integer? As I said, if we put a lot of numbers, and if you want, you can add end of this big integer like n. N means it is n number that infinity. I mean, like this. So it's representing such a things like this. So you can just say console.log, and you can just put long integer in here to just understand what's going on here. So then we have my string. So come back here and we can just say console.log. Yeah, console. It's a bit hard, but my string, and yeah, it will give us the result. Let's come down. So what we have more symbol. Now we will check symbol with the my another things cases. So we can just say console.log my another thing. It will show us our symbol. Okay. And lastly, we have object. We can just say console.log. We can just see our person in there. So when we run this, what will happen? So what do you think? Let's run, don't sleep. Yeah, it's all here. So the first one, let's check step by step, okay? So the boolean, this one is const is five number is equals true, and we just output is five number, it's true, right? It's true in here. So as you see, the second one is null. Let our info, it was it's just show us null, right? It's just null. So as you see, our another info, it also looks like, by the way, I'm sorry, I just forgot to put the function things in here, and for this one too, I think. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. It's a representing function. Let me run this again. Yeah. Yes. No, it's good. Okay, its five number is true, as you see. It gives us true after console.log. Let our info is null, as you see here, and it's same for the function as I said you before. It is explaining same things that you see here. So we have variable, we assign it their null, and as you see we have function, we are returning null. So it means does not exist anything in it. Okay, it gives two null, as you see. It is in proof, like function is it's in proof what it means. Okay, so we also have here undefined. So as you see, let my info is undefined. So as you see, function my another info that we didn't add anything or attended anything in the this function my another info, and it will look like also undefined. Look, undefined and the null is different. Return null. We need to put return null in here. It's null, does not exist. But in here we no have anything to put in it because it's undefined. When you put such a things, it will be defined. But as you see, if you say return something different, like a numbers, like a different things, like in the parameters, the function, then it will just return you something. But in this case, we said return null. So this function is just null. Okay. Yeah. So the another one was the undefined. As you see, it gives us two times undefined. For the first one is for our variable, the second one for the function. So let's continue with the numbers. So the first one was the 42, and the second one is the pi number, as you see here, numbers two. So as you see, it's again here, 42 and 3 point or something else. So pi number, as you see, this is just including floating numbers and integer numbers. So we are talking about the number, okay? So and we have big integer. Big integer means is the long integer or the such a very long integer. So we already put their n number. N number means is forever. I mean, it's just representing such a things. And we made console.log. It just gives us such number forever, right? This is long integer. That's exactly what we are talking about, but this is big integer. So yeah, this is string. We just said my string, let my string, and it's hello. Hello means it's here, as you see as a output, right? Can you see it? So okay, hello and hello is there. So yeah, this one I'm talking about this one. So then we have symbol. So guys, just look here. As you see, we have such a function in here, right? Well, where is this? So my another info, my another things. By the way, I'm talking about my another things, not my another info. Sorry, my another things, guys. Yeah, I just fixed it now. Let me run this again. Yeah, symbol description, and it says it's a symbol. So this is our unique symbol right now, okay? As you see, our symbol including description first, and we put my things in a list bracket, and we put before that some dictionaries to just represent our my things as a key, and it's a symbol like a value, right? So now we have hello like symbol description as a key, and it's a symbol like a value. So it's our unique symbol, okay? Let's continue. So then we have object. That's the amazing one that we can just put there like different guys each time as a like with the object like object way. Okay. So as you see for the object we have person. We said const person. So in this case, we're representing who is the person, what is the name, what is the surname, what is the age, what is the country, blah blah blah. So as you see here, name is someone, surname is someone too, age is 32, country is Argentina. As you see, we can use all this information again and again. So let me just prove you that. We can just say console.log, and you can just comment, you can say person.age. When you say person.age, it will give you just age of person. As you see, 12. So you can do same job below with the country. Okay, the object means is that we can just reach out each of the object what we want there. So when you set country, so it will give you 1 minute first. Let me save it and come here, Argentina. As you see, name someone, surname is someone, to age is 12. That you see, we get 12 with the person.age, and it becomes like a built-in function. Okay, I will teach you everything in the future classes about classes and such a how are we gonna say like such a object creating methods, okay? And you will understand all of them. So Argentina is here like a person dot country, so that we can see Argentina. Oh yeah, so that's all. Yeah, it makes me a little bit tired, but it's okay. So although these data types are relatively fast, they enable to perform useful operations with your applications. Functions are other fundamental elements of the language, while functions are technically kind of object. You can think of objects as named so containers for values and functions and procedures that your script can perform. So yeah, it was all about data types. We will continue with data type conversion. It will be our another topic. Where is the topic? 1 minute. Let me go up. Make it small. Okay, I will tag this one. We already completed this part. We can continue with this guy. You can just say 2.2, and we can make the name data type conversion, right? Data type conversion. It's our another topic. Yeah, I hope you're not bored a lot because I'm also boring during explaining now. So yeah, we'll continue later with another boring stuff. Just be ready. Just pick your whole energy and come back because it will just it will just jotting your life. Yeah, that's it about it. Data type conversion. See you in another class 1.2.2. Bye bye. Yeah, where is this?